I forgot to press play on the intro music today. How's everyone going? Because today... Hey, Ninja! Hey, Sleepy! That's good to hear. So today... Oh, yeah, it is only those. Okay. Grab some of those. So today we are going and we are finishing the tops of those and we are making a beehive. No? Called? An apiary? A bee house. Hi, Alex. Yes, I remember you. How you going? We've done a whole lot since you've been here last. We've got a whole bunch of terraforming. We finished the stone walls. I can, sort of. Like, I suppose these count as walls, stone walls, right? Like, I can. I just think they're a little bit... Oh, wait. No, I got what you mean. Yeah. Well, the thing is, we're making the Wheaton Empire first, so then the Potato Republic has something to invade. So we've got a little bit of the Potato Republic here invading, and then we put them on hold. So they're waiting in the wings so that they have something to invade. And we also have the Poisonous Potatoes Casino over here. Looking good. And that is our mob farm. Which is now complete and all done. And we have our AFK spot up there. And down here, we have our lovely... Yep. And it is all spawn-proof on the outside, so it all works. Look at that creeper doing a dance. Isn't it so happy? So, yeah. And I'll be putting out a video on how we did it, or what we did to do it. So that should be coming out in next week or something like that. But first off, we have a Wheaton Empire to do. So last time we did a dripstone, what is this called again? A dripstone farm? Just a little one? I don't think many people do wash up their dripstone, their mob grinders like that. Like, most people either put them out in the wop-wops or they just leave them hanging around. And the way I see it, you can either have mob grinders look pretty, or you can have them... Did we bring bones? Or you can have them just actually be a feature piece. I don't think we brought bones. So actually having them be a feature piece is something really, really cool. And it was really fun to do, I think. And I think you guys enjoyed it, right? I really hope you... Well, you guys are here, so I assume you guys liked it. Oh, I have min-maxed very, very far into building. Oh, yay! That's good to hear. Like, I personally think Yes, hidden farms. Yeah. Like, if you can integrate your farms into builds, then I think it's really good, because then you don't actually have to really worry about the look of the area, which is what we're doing here. We're hiding a bunch of smaller farms so that later on, when we're in this area a lot, the farms won't be, they'll be active, but they won't be seen. Actually, I dare you guys, why don't we go on a farm building spree so that the farms can keep working while we're around here? Hi, Lobster! And then we can build around the farms. So we can have a little bone meal farm, a bee farm, and stuff like that going on. And then we can build around the farms. And we can then make them, yeah. So then we have the ingredients while they're working. And we can have the whole place looking good. I'm not sure if we had the redstone for it. This is a major change of plans, but we will start with the bees. So, first of all, I think we are actually going to need to plan this out with blocks. So bees are going to need a largish area, and I think over here is going to be a spot, because we want this to look pretty. And bee farm require, actually, let's go grab the hive. We only have one hive right now, but we can eventually grow it into multiple hives. And none of the farms here are going to be super, super efficient, but that's okay. Because, oh, no, wrong direction, because we have actually sorted things out. Which, like, sometimes I keep going back to the starter base for items that don't exist there anymore. It feels really weird. But we will work on that. So, plan on farms. The way I see it, we can have a bone meal farm. We can have lots of... We need a wheat farm. We can have flour farms for these ones, these ones, these ones, and these ones, because they are basically a one-block farm. Where is our sugarcane? We can stack sugarcane and grow that to create bone meal pretty easily enough. We can also grow moss on a stone thing, but we need to figure out how to do that. I've seen the design, but it'll probably require a bit of finagling. But I know the general footprint size. And one thing we're going to have to be careful about is watching for lag and stuff like that. Because otherwise we may end up with problems. Angles. Yeah, angles can be really tricky. Like, depends. What are you using the angles for? Oh, wait, redstone. Redstone. We need the redstone. Also, there has been much digging happening since then, and we've also picked up many smithing templates. Wait, is the redstone in that one? No, it's in this one. Yoink. Because what we can... That's something we've forgotten. We've forgotten all the music today. Oh, yeah, sure. My Minecraft avatar is this. Ta-da! I am very red. I appreciate the color red. And not only that, but I come with a smaller head for when I'm thinking big brain ideas. Or is it the other way around? I'm not sure. Okay, so with the beehives, we can mark out basically, we don't want to interfere with the waterfall view. So we can turn it basically this way. And this is where the beehives will sit, and then they'll be flying out this way. And then we'll have an area, I think it's about 4 blocks deep, that the redstone will be sitting. And then we can have fields where the bees will be. We can basically have all through here for the bees to be buzzing about and doing their thing. And we can glass that over and make that look pretty. The bees can't escape, but we can have honey and all the rest of the stuff. And we can have an access point over here and it'll look good. And then possibly another spot. Like, I don't want much view taken away from over there. So, but on the other hand, basically be jail. We could actually extend this and have quite a large farm as well. Like, have it this long. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Actually, if we go like that, so we've got enough room. So we've got space back here. What we're marking out now is going to be bee jail. So something like that for bee jail. A and C. Oh, okay. So there's been a change of plans, Lobster. What we're doing is this is still here. It's still unfinished, but we're planning out where all the redstone farms are going. So we're going to go on a redstone building spree, and then we're going to fill in the farms around everywhere. If that makes sense? Yeah. Actually, if we grab some signs, then we can label these as well. So it makes sense for everyone. And we have no chance of forgetting what's what, because square A versus square B not existing yet, is also very easily mixed up. Also, it'd probably be good to break open this redstone. And then I think we'll put the flower farms all together. And signs. Here we go. Also, I think we'd be able to sneak in a tree farm. Like, not like one of the traditional tree farms, but one of the more modern ones. Because some of them get a little bit more compact. And they use some pretty nifty scaffolding and stuff. Yeah. Really? Like, okay. I have no, like, I used to have a tree farm on my survival world, but it kept breaking down, so I had to give it up because I was kind of worried about it getting exploded. And I'm thinking over here we put the flower farms. True, but if we want the different types of wood, then we'd need a tree farm, because otherwise we'd have a bit of trouble. Actually, bamboo farm. Having a bamboo farm would be good. Like, being able to have the different types of wood, and like, not for fuel, but for working with them. This is, actually, we'll just, what's it called? Town square. Just so we don't mistake that for something useful. We gotta have so many signs everywhere. And so a bamboo farm is usually very, you can do it in multiple ways. You can have one of those ones where they collect it with flying machines, or you can have one that's basically a sugarcane farm. And I think in this kind of area, the only way we'd have a flying machine based one is if we stuck it underground. And I think that kind of is against the idea of this place. So if we mesh a sugarcane farm and a other one together, actually we could probably stick it so that it mushes up against here, and then it sinks into the wall. That would be good. So it's basically a 3-block wide thing that we have run out of blocks, but it basically goes into here, and then we can make use of what's inside here, and we can just go through here and not run out of space. It should be good. Speaking of which, we'll just steal some more blocks, pop it there, and make another shop. Blocks, please give me blocks. Okay. Oh, no, not there, because we've got a road going through there. A little road, which is fine. There we go. There's another shop. There's the farm. And that should be, let's call that one the bamboo farm. But we should be able to fit a sugarcane farm like side by side in there. It looks wide enough. Okay, bamboo. And there we go. Perfect. So I think, so bamboo, flowers, bees, dripstone. Are we missing anything? Oh, wait, we can actually make a wheat farm and probably a mud farm. But the only thing is, I don't actually know how big those get. We could also make a sea pickle farm for lime dye. And those are sort of a 5x5. So we could sneak that in about here. In this area. Like that. Oh yes, good idea. Because right now the sea the cactus is in a very awkward place. It's not good. Thank you. Because, like, originally that was supposed to be moved. Okay, so the cactus, like cacti farms are very square. So having that further back is probably a good idea, and putting it like from here, probably about to here. And then we'll take it down out here. And it doesn't really matter how super big we make it because we can stack this up. Doop, doop. I think we've made that a little bit crooked, but it's okay. Because long term, the building around it won't be super straight. We'll probably put it a little bit crooked. Because that's something I find makes buildings more interesting, is if you're able to make them a little bit crooked. Cactus farm. Okay. Cactus, sea pickle. There was something else. Oh! What about if we do crops like wheat and potatoes and stuff like that? Therefore, we actually have them on hand for when we're growing them. Because they're also, you can do them as little 1x1 farms, or we can do them as villager trading farms. That would mean that we'd need, if we do them as villager trading farms, we'd need to get like volunteers. So if we're getting volunteers, they're much bigger, but they're a lot more efficient. And this would explain much about the Wheaten Empire. It's not me, it's the Wheaten Empire. Well, if we mark out a larger area, we can always make it smaller. And, like, personally speaking, volunteer farm. Perfect. So, I think when it comes to wheat, having a volunteer farm, it makes life a lot easier, but on the other hand, it is kind of... I don't know. Okay, I think for now, that's definitely a good baseline of what's needed in the area. And actually, if we go up here, we'll actually be able to see where things are looking at, like in terms of where builds are going to be sitting, and we'll be able to fill in the gaps pretty easily. And I think this is looking good. Okay, sweet. So now I think if we get the bees done, and then we'll come back and finish this. Yeah, I'm excited for this. Like, normally town builds aren't super my thing. Like, I don't normally focus on town builds, but I'm actually super hyped for this. Okay. So I think the first thing to do should be if we go ahead and we fill in the glass, and then we come in with some, then we do the background bit back here with the redstone, because if necessary we can come and do the redstone manually and stuff, the sharing and all of that manually. Yes, because For the first little bit, we won't have enough bees' nests. In fact, we won't have those for a while. So, this one's going to be a half and half decorative and posh build, redstone build anyways. And then a frog light, I think. Wait, do we have a frog light? I don't think we've got a frog light. I think I packed the frog lights away. Either way, I think if we go with a terracotta just base, it'll match the rest of the town quite nicely. Just bringing in that warmth. Hopefully we've got some in our boxes. I don't think we've got anything in our boxes. We do not. Like, I went through and I was like, I'm going to tidy up everything so that we're not going to have a chest monster, but I think that was kind of a mistake. Oh my goodness. But on the other hand, like, okay. Terracotta, check. Glass. I'm thinking we go with white stained glass if we have any. Yes! That it definitely is. Like, it's neat, it's orderly, and it's going to get me in trouble someday. So we'll put the flowers back for now because we don't technically need them. And like, I think having organized like this for now is definitely staving off the fact eventually we are definitely going to need to have a actual sorting system. But at least for now, we are... There we go. At least for now, we are sorted in having things in place is where we can find things. Because otherwise we would be doomed. Absolutely doomed. Like, we would spend half a stream just looking in chests, trying to find things, and I'm not sure we'd get anything done. I'm not even sure that, like, I'm pretty sure I would lose my mind trying to see if I can find anything. And while it might be an entertaining experience seeing that happen, I'm not sure I would survive it. I'm pretty sure I'd be like by the end of it. Also, if you want to do angles, like weird angles like these, if you want to do weird angles like these, something you can do is you can put down the starting block and the ending block, and then sort of just like pop down, let's just, so a starting block and an ending block. You look between them and you sort of go like this, and then you can tidy it up like that, and then you can go and remove stuff like this, eyeball it again, and that gives you your angle. And over time you'll get better at it. till eventually you're able to eyeball it. If you're wanting to actually go ahead and create weird angles on the fly. Like, I was actually going ahead and doing the something that takes years of doing, because like I was doing the I was doing the, what's it called, the editing for the mob farm, and I found the part where I figured out that basically one of the pillars was out. And I found that out because basically the way I see it, you're still young. Well, because while you still feel young, or if you choose to still learn, like those are the two ways of being young. And basically, I got to the end of one of the pillars and the line didn't match up, and it was the same angle I'd used on one of the other pillars, and I was like, oh no, this is not good. If this isn't lining up here, then we have a problem. We bring this to here, mark off that. Yeah, how tall did we make that? So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. I'm impressed at how often this new music player plays Other Side. Like, it makes me want to actually add more of the Minecraft soundtrack to it. So if we have that, we make this part here, which is going to hold the redstone non-visible. We have wood and stuff. And then in here, we have, actually, we should bring this in a little bit, because this is going to interfere with the visibility of that. And I'm not so fond with that, so we'll bring this in a couple of blocks to about here. And I think that'll be good. That being said, like, there is something to be said of being young enough that you don't have to have a job. Like, that is definitely ideal years right there. Wait, why did these 7? Okay, sweet. So that shouldn't have any effect on that sight line, which is something that we got to keep in mind when we're building, because basically that's a feature and that is a feature. So we want those to be very prominent. Although at most points it'll be a sort of reveal. So it should be okay. And then we're going to fill in here with unstripped wood. So that this can happen. I'm thinking we'll put a flat roof on this. And because of the fact that this area is very dry, most of these roofs will be very flat or have a very minimal angle. Because if we do that, then we can actually have fun with chimneys and things, and also put on rooftop gardens and stuff like that. I think that'll be fun. Let's hit the pick. Yep. Okay. Although I kind of think that this is probably a little bit too tall for the bees, but too true, too true. Oh wait, no, we needed to cut this off at this point. This is what happens when I'm in La La Land. I think the only way it can ever be something that can be detrimental is if you push it too far. But even then, it's 19... That's definitely the exception and not the rule. That's more of a danger-seeking kind of thing. Once, and I think, wait, are those? For some reason, like, I keep seeing these little bits here, and I'm like, oh no, we have no, there's gaps in the panes, but no. I forgot to press record. And that's something that I do on a depressingly regular basis, is not press record, which is just like, oh no. Which has come to bite me in the butt multiple times. Especially when it's like footage that's been kind of important. It's just like, oh no. I kinda needed that footage. But on the other hand, it's been really interesting trying to work with just the replay mod stuff. And I think it probably leans towards a different kind of character. And I think we got something interesting. Did we embed that? Or we... I think we should have this on the ground. Because if we have this on the ground, then that looks like it's going straight into the earth. Yeah. Replay is a mod. So if we go like this, see it's here? And it's something that It automatically captures my footage or what I'm doing in the game. Yeah. Wait, I hear... I hear a zombie. Did I mess up? Hello? No? Okay, no, you're further into the thing. We're good. That's something I'm always worried about. Did I? Tom can stay there. Tom may live. I decree Tom may live. He may not get a name tag, but Tom may live. Tom may despawn in peace. Ah. We're out of glass. And so I leave distance. And there shall be no Tom. No, that's magma. Goodbye, Tom. This was my plan all along. Okay, I'm really thinking that this is too tall. I think we should bring it down at least 2 blocks. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, ooh. Yeah, that is definitely too tall. If we smash down this side, we should get a good view. Yeah, I do. But I also think that flying things deserve, like, a lot of headroom. So it's like, let them be free. Hi, EJ, welcome. Phantoms don't deserve to exist. Phantoms are the bane of everyone's existence. Okay, yeah, that is definitely a much better height. That is so much better. Yes, hi EJ, welcome. Right now we're building... What is this called? An apiary. Also, I would suggest not using cats, otherwise Nightbot will ping you. Or at least all cats. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does this look like Minecraft? Kind of. It might be Roblox, or Fortnite, or I don't know. Might even be COD. this is Minecraft hardcore mode. We're actually, how far are we in? 741 days in. We're doing pretty well. Yeah. I'm kind of grateful. Like, on one hand, phantoms really suck, but on the other hand, dealing with the Blaze King, unless he was an optional boss, I don't know. Dealing with that on the way to fighting the enderdragon would have been tricky. Speaking as someone who has not defeated the enderdragon until a couple of years ago, I don't think I probably would have gotten up my gumption until a little bit later. Okay, that is a definite bonus on the... Yeah, this is definite much better size. So much better size. Okay. It's okay. Like, anytime people show up, it's a good time for them to show up. And I think that, like, that's my philosophy on it. Actually, if we bring these in a little bit so it gives this building a bit more definition, I think that'll be a good idea. It's probably going to mess around with the amount of bees we're going to be able to have in here, but I think it's going to be worth it. Oh, no, we needed that line. So we're going to have the door. So it'd probably be good to have the door in the back a little. So if we tuck these in like this, and then that like this, we need that. There we go. No. This today is just the day for bad choices when it comes to design. I'm just going to blame my bad design choices on my cat because Jones kept me up all night. He decided it was a good idea to be running around all night long and bringing things in where they really shouldn't have. How is that? Yes. Mimics do that. I think the stream's going pretty well. How's your day going? Okay, that is a much better choice. Like, I think, apart from my sudden inability to choose colors and blocks, we're doing pretty well. And if we bring this across, we'll probably knock out a block over here for a door. And then bring this back across. There we go. have run out. Okay. So I think all we need now is a roof. And I think if we use I want to say acacia, but we've used so much acacia on that it's not so funny. So I think if we use sandstone, I think that'll be good. And we use the mixes of different types, it'll be good. Oh, and we put the glass away because we have finished with the glass. What else are we missing? Also, dibs that we don't in the end, like at the end of stream, we don't go to the end or the nether, because I'm pretty sure we'd probably fall somewhere that we really shouldn't today, because I'm pretty sure my brain is working on like half of what it's supposed to be working on, and I don't want to end the world. Oh, thank you. Let's grab an extra boost on that. I saw the message and I'm thanking. Definitely thank you. Oh, I remember what we went over there for. Today is definitely one of those scatterbrain days. Oh my word. Oh well, we'll do the roof and then we'll go back and we'll grab the rest. Hopefully next time you come and watch, it won't be so scatterbrained. Like, oh my goodness. So I'm kind of thinking we go around the first layer. Oh, I'm glad that it's not showing so much. Like, I feel like I'm working at like half capacity than normal, but if it's not showing so badly, then I will take it. I will absolutely take it. That makes me really grateful. Oh. Okay, I'm kind of thinking that if we go out on the cross beams and then we add like a little downwards detail, and then like we'll come back to that after we sleep. Also, since we're burning through days quick, what kind of celebration, like I want you guys to think on this, what kind of celebration for 1,000 days would you guys be interested in having? Since we're actually only like 300 days away and we seem to be burning through days really quickly, what kind of celebration would you guys be interested in having? Explosion party? All the explosions? Oh, that sounds like fun. I mean, we have diamonds. We can... Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Don't even usually mess with creepers. Ooh. Wait, what have we done here? I don't even know what we did there. Oh, I see what we did. We could have a lot of fun with that. So explosion party, I will make sure that that is on the board of things to do. Any other ideas, or are we set on explosion party? Or because I'll bring this up a couple of other times. Hi, an apple. I can see that, and it's a very shiny red apple too. Okay. Okay, so this... I don't know what's happened there. We will come back to that. It's a nice profile picture. I'm having a great day, Apple. Are you having a great day? Today we're wondering why on earth this has happened. No! Are you trying to keep the doctor away? What have we done wrong here? Have we? Oh, I know what we did wrong here. Okay. We've kind of messed this one up because this was supposed to be here. Oh. And then this was supposed to be here. And then this was supposed to be here. Welcome. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And that means that this... I would suggest that you have someone carry you. I don't speak that language, Sazzy. Good idea. Follow Lobster's advice. Okay, there we go. Now we've got it. Careful, Apple, you... Yep. There goes Nightbot. Oh, for pity's sake! I thought I fixed that. Are you kidding me? R-U-L-E? Yeah, it's a thing. It does exist. The rules are basically, spam is not cool. I've been trying my best to get that fixed, or set up. There are 2 commands set up on this channel, and only one of them seems to work. One is stream times, and the other one is... Yeah, it does! Yeah, Minecraft Hardcore is just a different game mode of Minecraft. It means that you have 1 life only. So if I die, that's it. I don't get to respawn. So we're playing Minecraft 1.20 at the moment. Eventually I'll upgrade to another version, but that's that. And yes, it's only canon in Java. There is regularly talks of it coming to Bedrock, but I don't think it will anytime soon. Like, it's definitely one of those ones where there's regularly talks of it, but it doesn't seem to come. I've played Bedrock, but I prefer Java because I can mod it more easily. Okay. There's... Oh, the wrong way up! So... I'm sorry to burst your bubbles if you guys are Bedrock players. Oh, this isn't my house. This is definitely not my house. This is going to be my apiary for my bees. So this is going to be my bees' house. My house lives under the water. So if we go this way, and we go past all the trees and the cactus and stuff like that, and then down here, this is my house. This is my starter base. So we've got my bed, my chests, the basic sugarcane farm, some netherwort, the potato general in chief, bamboo, which kind of hides the lights, which is their idea, an enchanting setup, brewing stand, some basic supplies, all the necessary equipment, some other stuff, the best horn. Yes, it is! Also, careful with the caps. Nightbot will ping you. And then, this is the mob farm. So this was our last project. And this... Oh, nice! Feelings a good horn. So this is basically the main farm that produces all of our gunpowder, our bones, and our strength. We don't care about the zombies. And took us about a month to decorate because I'm of the opinion that this is the I forgot how loud this is. So this is powered by some wither roses, and the farm runs off, let's get a better view. It runs off water platforms. Oops, nope, we're not getting a better view. It runs off of... let me think of the mechanics again. It runs off of basically water pushing mobs off after they spawn. So once this ticks off, it gives them space to spawn, and they fall down. The farm, the tutorial I looked at was by, oh, I want to say Voxel, but I don't think that's the correct name. If you Google 1.19 mob grinder, that should give you the design. All the designs I've seen use a very large roof, and we swapped out the roof for a whole bunch of tinted glass. So this is tinted glass because it made it easier to design around, and tinted glass makes it so that you basically don't have any light going through the area, which makes it perfect for mob farms. So yeah, doing that means that basically we don't have to worry about mobs all spawning. I'm not sure if it works on bedrock. That's something to check if you're trying it out in your world. But there are definitely, like, I can imagine that the spawning specifics are the same, because it's still technically I could. Will I? Absolutely not. That is death. That is guaranteed will kill me, no doubt about it. Because basically, if I'm on the platforms and there's no water, then I will be surrounded by mobs that will spawn and they will kill me. If I am on the water, then the only way out is by falling into the water, and then that will only lead down into wither roses. I would have to break some blocks, but technically I could if I really needed to. Also on the top there's like a bunch of end rods and lightning rods, so when it next thunders on stream, we're going to fly close to it and see the lightning strike the roof. Yeah, no, going into it is just no, it will never happen. Like, that would just be world ending. Okay, so black stained glass lets light through but is black, and tinted glass does not let light through. Also, there is a slight texture difference. I can show you guys if you'd like. I have some of both. That is all good. Funnily enough, my username is spelling mistake, S-P-E-E-L. And it was supposed to be spelling mistake. So I understand the difference, the feeling. Let's see, we've got some black stained glass here. And we'll see these with and without shaders. So, or with and without my texture pack. So, black stained glass, tinted glass. So, if you look very carefully, you'll see that there is a slight difference. There's a white line through here versus no white line here. And that's with my texture pack on. So there's a very slight difference in it, but color-wise, they're pretty much the same, right? But if I turn my texture pack off, it gets a little bit more different. You can see how there's a purple border. Too many O's, I would expect. Oh, wait. Okay, I have no idea why Nightbot got you that time. But no. So you can see how the border is a different color versus this. Also, because this isn't a transparent block technically, Like, you can see through it, but it's not letting light through, so it's not a transparent block. The dirt changes color, and if we leave these here, I don't expect this one's color to change the block either. And if we can probably leave these here for quite a while, and this shouldn't change color. So yeah, that's basically where it is. Yeah. No, it's not the questions, I don't think. I think it's the O's that you posted. So yeah, that's how it's at. Oh. As for Nightbot, Nightbot is a work in progress, and I'm honestly not sure what happens there, but it does happen, and I'm working on it. Like, this is the longest I've survived in hardcore mode, so and we're at almost 750 days. Also, like, I think I'm good at building. We can fight the enderdragon easy. We can... I can't fight the wither out in the open. I know I can survive a night unarmored if I have a shield and a water bucket. Apparently Nightbot is just out to get somebody. So, like, I think I'm definitely good at the building, but I think I'd like to tentatively say yes. It's okay, EJ. Most of the people in chat have gotten hit by Nightbot as well. Nightbot is indiscriminate on the warpath. And we've done ocean monuments and other things. I think Nightbot just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. And it's just like, you know what? Screw you in particular. We poke fun at the new guy. Hey, Lobster! I just saw your comment! The word revolves around the player! Wait. Would that mean... I think single player... in general, I think that covers single player in general. Because, like... the world only exists while that single player is there. For multiplayer, if the multiplayer... Lobster's comment of having a realization. Hardcore Minecraft is just Minecraft for self-absorbed people, since the world just revolves around the player. What do we need? We need a bit of terracotta. And then some flowers and some wheat. Whereas I think single player is the bit that is like in general, because what's it called? A multiplayer world doesn't stop existing once a single player disappears. But a single player world, you just have to be a little bit more cautious. Because, like, I choose to sleep because that way I don't run into extra problems. Whereas in survival, I'm usually a lot less worrisome about whether I'm sleeping a lot or not. I'm also a lot more conscious about whether I eat food or not. Yeah, phantoms. And also lighting up areas. Like the amount of times I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll just remember to light up an area because depends. What's your definition of beating hardcore? And I'll tell you if I've beaten it. Because pretty sure I've beaten the enderdragon. We got the elytra. Check. Beaten a wither. Check. Beaten an ocean monument. Check. What else have we done, guys? Although we don't have a god mode sword. We really should get a god mode sword. That would probably be a good thing. I have no intention of getting netherite armor. Netherite armor just not my vibe. Yes. It needs like either smite or sharpness 5 and also flaming. What did we need? We needed a door. And some trapdoors. We have no trap. I'm surprised we have no trapdoors. And I think with that, all my gear's enchanted. I think that is a good definition. I'm rather like I want to leave the end for quite some time because step 1, we'll need to defeat the ender dragon all the way, like open all the gates before we have all the builds necessary. And then step 2 is we need a lot of obsidian for what I'm planning. Like shulkers worth of obsidian. So long term, it'll be really cool. Short term, it's going to be very hard to do. Can we just... I know we can. Okay. We'll do that for now. And then we'll do that. Yes! I really hope so too. Like, I don't get to build with obsidian very often, so I'm really looking forward to it. Nest. Now it said total B location when I got it, because if I got no achievements, nether adventure, no overworld, and husbandry. Where does total B location live? Wait, be our guest? Oh, yes, adventure. I know it lives here somewhere. Oh, I have not been to the nether. Wait, where does total B location live? Wait, we only have one in this to do? Huh. Where does total B location live? Ah, there we go. So in here is like 3 bees. So once they pop out, we'll be able to breed them, get more bees, and hopefully have more stuff. In the meantime, we're going to turn this into wheat at happy. We can get some stuff going, so we can get some flowers and things like that. But I think we'll get like a couple of flowers, because these guys need flowers and things so they can have pollen. Again, careful with the cats or Nightbot will ping you. Same with spam of letters. But thank you. Actually, it would probably help if we put down a torch over here. Not sure what that'll actually do, but there we go. Okay. We have a whole bunch of these. We may as well use them. And then... because I'm pretty sure we can use these. Oh my word. That looks so out of place. So we're definitely going to have to like spruce that up over time. But for now, it looks like a good basic build, I think. Oh. Oh. And the reason why we've got the door at the back is because this is where the redstone's going to go, and we'll be able to access everything from there. If we put down some flowers, bees should be able to access them. There we go. And we should also go like this. The Wheaten Empire expands. Oops. Eh? Oh, right. We need light in here. We can't actually plant if we don't have light. I should have seen that coming. Okay. Okay. New plan, because we got a roof, we come and put frog lights just on the edges in here. That'll light this up and we won't have to worry, and we stick a frog light there, then everything's lit up. I should have gotten a I forgot what I was going to say. Never mind. Whoa. Okay. One. Roguelite box. I'm not sure what we're going to do to get the green frog lights eventually, because the green, like, to get to a hill of coldness? Coldness are words, right? I like the words. That's actually quite far away. And so it'll take a worrying amount of time. That just, no? Okay, we're good. To actually, so to transport the frogs, we'll actually be taking quite a risk with them. Hopefully this should be enough. Actually, we'll knock that out and we'll knock the other one out, and then we'll just have light going all the way through. Perfect. Is this pretty? Not really. Is this functional? Yes. Will this work? My goodness, I hope so. It's light. To leave this to grow and do its thing, and we should be able to... Wrong button. There we go. Perfect. Come back. Leave that be. Eventually we will have honey. What other blocks have you got going on? Because if you've got a bright base, then you can have a darker wall. Okay, so what ones is this? Sea pickle farm, and then flower farm. Which one's going to take the less iron? Both of these are good. Let's do the flower farm. Because what you could do is, depending on your block choice and what you've got available, like even among the basic woods, easy basic wood to use that looks good with most things is oak. It's a very neutral wood, and you can contrast it with what is it? Spruce? Very easily. Like spruce and oak, or even acacia and oak. They're very classic mixes, I think. Or if you're going another way, you could go with deep slate and spruce if you're wanting something darker. If you're going for color matches. Or I am also a fan of calcite and possibly spruce if you want something a little bit different. Right, we were wanting, however, funnily enough, we have a bit of it. We may need to spout some more because we need all of the petal. Well, we need one of those. Yeah, one of those. Deep slate's really versatile. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, mangrove. Like, mangrove's a really weird one, I think, because you go ahead and you get it, and then it makes for sad times to go and cut down because it's such a pain. But on the other hand, it's such a pretty wood that it's almost worth it. Like, mangrove makes me want to cry when I'm cutting it down. It is just the pits. Oh, look at those happy bees. Oh. Look at those happy bees. Watch them go. Hello, bees. Oh, this makes me happy. I can't wait for there to be more bees in here. Like, this place is going to be Lag City, but I am so happy for it. So, they cannot escape. They are doomed to be stuck in there forever. Look at them. Look at those happy little faces. Ah. In the way. We need a whole bunch of that. Then we need chests. Have I ever seen me trade and work with villagers before? Not really. Like, we do have villagers, and I will show you the extent of how much I have traded with the villagers. Because the villagers exist in here at the moment, and this is how many villagers I have. Like, there. Actually, I'm rather proud of this trade that I found. I mean, thorns 3. Nice. Like, there. This is my only mastered villager. Because I kept giving him wheat. But yeah, they're all... Oh no, this guy's... Oh, that's because I kept giving him strength. Oh. I love it. I do have 2 mastered villagers. And this guy I've deliberately gotten up because we needed an ocean explorer map. But yeah, everyone else is novices or apprentices. So yeah, they're busy hiding in this box so that we don't have anyone get attacked at the moment, but eventually they'll have their own houses in town, or at least a mob-proof area in town, because I don't know, there's just something about giving, like, no problem, see you, thanks for coming. Andesite walls look nice. Also, mixing andesite and cobble walls look good. Aha! Hey, buddy! Where did we put quarters? Yes, the evil nightbot. What have I done? Hopefully. have enough to get a new area opened up. And once we do that, we should be able to get another bee's nest. And once we get another bee's nest, we're sorted. And we can get more bees. And then the whole situation starts all over again. But also, I was looking for chests, which I know we've got a couple of them because we need hopper minecarts. I have lost the chest. This is not ideal. Either way. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, it's quite interesting. When the whole quick crafting menu came out, I thought it was rather silly. But it was like, oh yeah, who needs a thing like that? It's like this thing that, like, you're never going to need it. That's what the Minecraft wiki is for. I don't think I've ever been more wrong in my life. 2, 3. Because, I don't know. Maybe it's just something about playing something for a large amount of time and being like, getting stuck in your ways. And oh yeah, I know what goes on here. I know how things work. And then just being like, oh yeah, it's fine. This is how things go. And then not expanding your borders. Expanding your borders, expanding your horizons on what you think is possible. There we go. Because, yeah, cracked stone bricks are a thing. You put them in a furnace, and then they pop out once they're finished cooking. You can also get cracked deep slate bricks and cracked blackstone bricks. Alright, bees, I'm about to rock your world. Boop. Bam. No problem. Okay. At the moment, we don't actually have... I just realized we don't actually have the... flowers to feed these guys, so we'll have to come back to them for that. But anywho, we go one of these going into there for each of these, and we basically do them one at a time. Oh, and we need to move these forward, I just realized. Because we're basically putting a redstone clock, so we can put an observer clock or something like that at the back. If we go and put these here. 1, 2. 1, 2. We need more chests, but that's okay. 1, 2. We might need a bigger area. Oh well. But basically, we now need a rail. We stick the rail on top of there. And then we put the cart on. One of these. Oh, we do have more hoppers! Where is it? Huzzah! I really should check my redstone box more often. Okay. Oh, bam. Bam. It goes like that. Goes like this. Bam. Now all we need to do is we need to get something to put in the middle of these. Now this is going to be basically removed or swapped out for a permanent block later. So it doesn't have to be pretty. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be shoving a dirt block into these minecarts. So, yeah, we're going to be doing fun things. I don't remember if we need to block off the minecart from going funny places, but we'll just do it in case. Because it's better to be prepared than unprepared, and then be frustrated. And I think we'll use grass blocks because grass blocks are prettier. And we have a few of those. Oh, welcome back. Yeah, like being unprepared is definitely a vibe. I'm not sure if it's a vibe I enjoy being good at, but it's definitely something that I've gotten better at not being good at over time, if that makes any sense. Like the amount of times I've ended up just running out of things to do, or just sitting and looking at my builds and being like, oh, I need insert item here, and then I don't actually have insert item here. And the amount of frustration that causes is intense. Like, no. I'd almost say that's where my enjoyment of digging comes from, because of the amount of times I've just been like, I'm not going and losing that much time or that much frustration to actually, if we go ahead and we disappear that and then we put in the piston, aha, now we got the idea. Then we flip the lever, that goes there, ta-da! Okay, we got the idea. So no matter what happens now, that cart is stuck in that block. Like, at least going backwards and forwards, that cart can't move. I'm not so sure about side to side. So if we do the same thing all over again, one of those, one of those, one of these. Oh no, it's still there. Oh, I was worried for a moment there. But now, we should be able to go ahead, plant one of these, plant one of these, This is mischief. This is what that is. Okay. So now, out the back of this, it's where we get technical, because we don't need those right there right now. So what's happened is, because these are basically entities, they're They're not really blocks. The mine carts aren't actually blocks. So they can have other things in them. You can do the same thing with boats. That's why if you have too many boats in one area, you take damage, right? Drop a dispenser. Dispenser goes there. And then we put a little clock here. A little really fast clock. I'm going to have to go back into my creative world and remember what the clock is, because I don't remember what it looks like. But basically, we can build this as many times as we want going along or going up. It's great. We like it. But no, I don't think they do. If you throw it in the stone cutter, that'll show you what variants exist. Actually, we'll just go and check. I think it is this one. Yes, okay. No? You cannot seriously tell me I did that. Okay, never mind. Oh no, this is the clock. Oh, that's simple. Okay. So all we need is a comparator and a bit of yes, we all know you exist. We all know you're back. Oh. Yeah, but you'll be able to use them in other builds. You are welcome back in the stream. So, all we need is a bit of... what's it called? Stone. There we go. Stone. And get a couple of... what's it called? This one. Make some repeaters. Comparators. There we go. Because what we can do is we can make a few of these and make it so that we can sort out the clocks so that it'll spit out all the bone meal at all the time. And this will give us a whole heap of flowers and dye and stuff at all sorts of speed. And we can go like this. Nope, like one of those there. And then we can do this. We can make a clock. Oh, that has to go. Let's just make a dummy one here. So we can plan this out. It goes there. And around like this. And that's attached to the lever. Wait, subtract mode. There we go. Okay. Then this attaches to that. Turn that off. Yeah, that's fine. Like, I'm not worried about the bone expenditure. The life froze for you. what's on your end, Sleepy? So if we go ahead and we go with quasi-connectivity thing, and we go... I'm thinking in logic and it's not working. Because I'd like to put the flicky thing here. Oh no, we only have one lever. Okay, the one lever. We have the flicky thing. We can do this. But that'll power that as it goes by, right? And then we can manage this. We can logic this. My brain cell. Okay, we got the... We will have a honey block soon. We're just getting bees. We put a thing like that, then it goes like that. Then we just need like this. Okay, we've done 90% of what we wanted it to do. New plan. We bring it back further. Okay, now we have the... Then it comes around like this, and then it goes... No, that locks it. Okay. I think this isn't the circuit that we need. Or we put it in a different... Like, maybe... Because the other way we can go about this is if we rip up the ground, and we have the circuit under here, and it feeds up into the top. And I'm using the pickaxe because this gives us grass blocks. So if we have one, okay, we need the upper later that goes up, and then, no, we need to bring that up earlier. And then that comes up into there. Right? And then we have... No, I don't play Roblox. Is that an earthquake? Oh no, it's over. It's all good. Okay. Like, everything just was like... I don't play Roblox at all. So that powers that. That turns that on. So we can then go and do the around the circles thing. That needs to be brought back. But we're on the right track. We are on the right track, I think. I think we're on the right track. My goodness, I hope we're on the right track. This is making my head hurt. And I think that would be good. That was weird. Sweet. Wait, is it loading for everyone? Just... Okay, Well, it's not loading. Okay. So hopefully we have this coming up here. And with that being going up like that, this should complete the circuit, hopefully. And not interfere with that. Track mode. Get rid of that. We don't need it. It don't work. Okay, this has got to be on the same level. So now we'll be able to take the flickies out of there. And so when we load that with bone meal, we have a happy flower. Perfect. Not perfect. Okay, now we just need to... Yeah, okay. But on the bright side, we can copy that and not have to worry about it turning on or anything like that and not deal with it. I have no idea if that's actually the efficient way to do it. Answered the question. I don't play Roblox at all. Okay, so we're leaving that one. We're building it here. So that means we've got one there. Then we go... I would not say so. I would not say that is the thing. I would not say that is the defining feature. I just don't like Roblox, like the design and stuff. It's not my vibe. It's not where I'm at. And it's not my design style, like visually. Yeah, I suppose that's one way of looking at it. Whereas, even when it comes to dealing with Minecraft, like I probably wouldn't have played it if I had not been at a point in my life if that I had needed something that was very visually obvious. We need a comparator. So for me, Minecraft was quite literally a happy accident. I don't think I would have played it if it wasn't for oh no. Oh no. Oh wait, we can mirror this and it'll be fine. there. Oh wait, I think we are mirroring this. Yes, we are. Oh, it's perfect. Great. Well, oh, so we need to have this line here empty. Otherwise, this will activate this, and I don't want that to happen. Because I want these to be individual. So we go 1, 2, 3, do. No? What have we done wrong here? Oh, we forgot to make a dropper. A dispenser. We need to stick a dispenser there, and that'll make that connect up to there. Rather than doing that. And we also need to remove that block. Because otherwise we will also have problems. Like, normally when it comes to video games and stuff like that, I prefer RPGs or adventures. Like, this Minecraft is definitely different when it comes to my choice of games. Like, I don't mind games with a building element. In fact, I enjoy games with the building element, but I definitely prefer games to have a story wrapped up in them. So we need cobble and bow and a bit of redstone. Some sticks. I suppose that's one way of looking at it. But it's a story you got that as a player you make, which is something I like. What? That is the wrong one. And I think in the fact that you make your own story, for the most part, like, I think the end poem is the only thing that's... Oh, yeah. I have played Among Us all of twice. It led to much finger pointing and frustration among my friends. It was kind of funny, kind of great, and much mischief was had. Also, I was thrown into the game with no instructions, so I ended up just running around, and I didn't actually know what was going on. So I was actually the imposter, but I didn't know what to do, so I was just following people, and no one died. No, the stream will not end if I die. The way I see it, we would go around and we'd see the cool things, and then we would probably start a new world. But we're not going to die. I don't see that happening anytime soon. Why did we come to this crafting table? The canon events of what this is, and where do we find that Bible 13? Like, is this Bible a real thing? Is it a... Like, I know of Minecraft story mode. I know you can't get it anymore. Like, it's a game that's lost to time now, unfortunately. Why are you doing... let's do that. Like, I'd be interested in looking that up. Can I get that bit of redstone? I want that redstone. Huh. Maybe I'll look into that. That is going the wrong way. Okay, and we should... let's just sleep. All we need is a lever. And then that should be working. And then we have another set of flowers. This is good. Oh, and more honey, yes. Perfect. So basically, hopper minecarts, which are what these are, pick up items much faster than normal hoppers, so they'll be able... actually, we can prove it with this one. So as that goes, you can see how none of the roses were even flying off the rows. That's because they were instantly picked up by the hopper minecart. They were completely sucked in because the hopper minecart is stuck in the bush, in the block. So we can probably fit... so that's 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. We can fit 1 more in this area, and then we're... actually, if we go and we slip this back a little bit more, or... actually, new plan. We put another flower farm area somewhere else. I think it's probably the good idea. Kind of. It's more like it's stuck in the dirt. Hop, 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 hop. And we could actually... no, that is the cactus farm. We stick it here and face it this way. I think that's probably a good idea. So we need more chests. Do we have an... we're going to need some more hoppers. I am getting all of my things mixed up today. We've got 2 more of those. We've got... actually, so we only need 1 more dispenser. There we go. Right item. We need... one more comparator and 2 levers. Okay. I don't play horror mods. But yes, horror mods do exist. And not my vibe. Actually, before we snip that, let's grab some flowers so we can breed the bees. And I think if we like getting... oh, well done, 13. Like, getting the andesite is probably really good, because then you'll be able to have everything sorted. We got that. And then we should be able to mix everything up. And then some wood. I definitely think it's better than Twitch. Like, platform comparison wise. Alright, let's get ourselves some bees. Bees! Wait, bee rat. Bees come out? No? Yes, one. Two. Eh. This is sad. None of the bees want our flowers. You want a flower. You can have a flower. No. Ooh, yes. Yes. Good. Good bee. Yes. Thank you. Huzzah! Good times. That should give us enough to make another one. Okay. And now, if we go, we can make this. Then we have enough hoppers. We're one thing short, but that's okay. So now we repeat all of this all over again. But I don't think we'll bother wiring it up. We'll just like put the front half in place. And we'll put it about here, I think. I think that'll be good. I think that must be on your end. Do that. And we may as well pop this into place as well. That is not something I can fix. That is a internet issue. Also caps. One, two. And there. Shenanigans. Ba-doop. Do put that there. Hopefully we'll have more space. And we also need the rail bit. The rail bit would be very helpful. As long as we haven't put it somewhere very funny, but we haven't, so that's good. Hopefully one of those, a rail bit, and everything else, so we're good. like that. It's their choice whether they talk in chat or not. Grab one of those. And then, brass block mischief time. I think after we get these done, we should be good. I'm glad what I'm talking about gets the idea across. To enjoy watching stream rather than typing in stream, and I think that's a perfectly valid way to enjoy watching a stream. For some streams I watch, I enjoy just watching, and for some streams I enjoy watching, I enjoy typing and chatting with the people involved. In fact, in most of the streams I watch, I just lurk because I find it's more relaxing. And most of the communities that I watch, I find that it's actually more enjoyable just to watch. Let the bees go! Because I think when it comes down to it, when you're talking all the time, it doesn't always mean that people are listening. Like, at the moment it's my job to listen, so it's kind of part of it, but also the people in chat. No, they're happy volunteers. Yeah, they want to watch. They want to watch the entire live stream rather than pulling up chat every so often and being like, oh, what's going on? Okay, so we got those sorted out. So now we just need the dispensers, of which we still need more materials. Wait, what? Oh! Like, whenever I hear the song, I'm like, what is the song? And then I look over and it's the same song every time. It catches me off guard. Oh, you're welcome! We're getting bows. So we can make... what's it called? Dispensers. And then I think that should be it. Yep. Oh. Flying is probably my favorite part of Minecraft. Actually, we may as well take the bones that are here while we're here. And especially with a Riptide Trident. Like, Riptide Tridents, I think, are totally underrated. I know they are like high tier, but Riptide Tridents are totally undervalued. Not as a weapon, but as a movement device. Everyone should be able to enjoy a Riptide Trident. What if, oh, we've run out of stone. Oh well, we technically only need 2 dispensers, so... Oh, you're kidding me. Did I make it? No, we're good. Okay. For a moment there, I was ready to rip my ration book because I thought I'd made a dropper instead of a dispenser, and that is not a happy time. Okay. One of those. One of those. Knock those off for a moment. Oh no, that would, like, just getting hit once would take out half your health at minimum. Well, you'd lose a bit of, you'd be timed out for a while. Load in some of that. And we will load in some of that. I hope you're able to find your gear. Because my goodness, trying to fight a drowned without gear, it's not fun. Oh, that thing's hot! Ah! Ah! Oh, that's horrifying. Yeah, if we put up the temporary wall so we don't have any problems with that. Actually, I think I'll do this off a camera and we'll end it early today. And we will leave it there. We have some bees. We have some beehives. And I think also we will do some mining. Yeah. Like, I'm really feeling the hours that Jones kept me up overnight. Like, it's really... It's full on dragging at me. But we have some mining to do in the tunnels. And like, we could do some chill mining if you guys are okay with that, but I don't think I'm up to more brain think. Like, we can chill and mine, but I think that's all I'm up to anymore. Like, my brain has been slowly leaking. Okay, cool. Like, as long, like, whenever we're here, I always hear skeletons from the cave upstairs, but I always think they're in some of the mines and I'm a little bit worried. Speaking of which, let's grab the torches. Yeah. It makes for some chill vibes. It's nice. Don't need that. Wait. I've lost my pickaxe. That's the wrong pickaxe. I'm not dealing with that. We're just going to have some silky silky smooth of this. And I think that that's probably going to be where it's at. It's like, at some point we're going to probably need the steep slate. And I think that's pretty good. And like, the funny thing is, Jones was quite a monster when it came down to it, because he was running around and being a total brat, and he got everyone up, and he got himself into all sorts of things, and it ended up being that we had to move furniture around and stuff. That was the level of mischief he got himself into overnight, and oh my word, so much frustration. Ah, no wonder, wrong pickaxe. So, as you can imagine, no one was impressed. But I suppose that's what it's all about. I guess we appreciate our pets, despite what mischief they get into. And we live with that. Oh, hey, redstone, we need that. Like, I know in some of these tunnels I've left the redstone, so it'll be good to find some of it. Other than that, I'm not so sure if we will run into much. Also, I'm thinking that at some point we'll probably be using the tuff in designs. I don't think that at this point mining the redstone for XP is probably going to do anything to our bar. Like, we have a lot of XP on our bar. Like, 222 levels is not going to be going anywhere versus it has been higher. I've had it at 251, but then I did a whole bunch of enchanting, and I just have not gotten up the gumption to go back to the Guardian farm and sit there for a while and get it back up. So it's sitting where it is, and we're just gonna leave it there and see how it goes. But I think, like, I'm enjoying having such a strange number of levels. It's quite fun. Oh, redstone, we need that. Also, it's quite interesting the amount of people who are like, when we come down here, are just like, this claustrophobia. And seeing what it, and just being like, yep, no. Like, on one hand, I kind of get where they're coming from, but on the other hand, my minds have always been like this, so I don't quite get where they're coming from. I think it's a mining habit. Like, you go ahead and you're like, yeah, you just chill, you put on some music, and you just mine. But also, on the other hand, I am much more used to doing this without any enchantments. Like, digging out chunks and stuff like that. I used to do that with iron picks. Unenchanted iron picks. So this is a significant improvement. I am probably not someone who has ever done the smart decision when it came to mining. Like, I know for a fact I don't even have a build lined up that's going to use this much. Oops. No, we do have a build lined up, now that I think about it. Yeah. But on the other hand, it's kind of like, if we have it, we can use it, right? Speaking of which, I think it would probably be a good idea if we got a pickaxe. So if we get a good pickaxe rather than whatever this monstrosity is, who gives me just a mending pickaxe? We need our efficiency. Then we can get some cobbled dead slate. Because one of the things that is going to be in the Wheaton Empire is ruins of things. Using like ruins similar to this. So having a normal pickaxe, which is hopefully in here. It is not in here. This is... Okay. We're on a pickaxe quest. We are on a pickaxe quest once the day is around. And oh, I think it might be in the box with all the other tools. Like if it's in the box with all the other tools, then that's good. If it's not, then we worry, because it might have gotten yeeted somewhere. And if it's been yeeted somewhere, we are going to have to go on an enchanting quest, which is sad times. Okay, no. 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 Okay, we've got to name this pickaxe if we find it. It's my Fortune 3 pickaxe. It's my only Fortune 3 pickaxe. We can't lose this. Oh, this isn't good. No, 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 no. Okay, empty. You're not empty. Nope. Okay, let's just pull out all the... Nope. I think you're... Nope. You don't have anything in... You are full of... No. Okay, nothing in there. Nope. Hey, the suspicious ones. Nope. Ah, we found it! Okay. You need a name. I have no iron. Okay, when we get some iron, you're being named Fortunate. The lost one. That's even better than Fortunate. When I get iron, you are being named the lost one. Okay, I'm the lost one. Let's put all this in here and continue our quest. I don't think people realize how they can just chill and mine. Like, I think that is where it can be at, just vibing. And it could be nice, I think. Also, all hail the gravel patches. We appreciate the gravel patches. I haven't found a gravel mountain yet, so all of these are super useful. Because otherwise we're not getting any gravel. And this is where all of our gravel has come from. It's nice. Although I am super worried about all the sounds that we've got, so... And I am also surprised that we haven't run into a... mob? Nope, slime chunk yet. That is something I would have expected to have run into, but apparently not. And oh yeah, well yeah, like with gravel, you can use it as a building block, a texture block, but also concrete. Slate. Like slate comes in a variety of colors. Like, I'm thinking of your usual grey slate rather than the iron-bound variants where they come in various colors. And yeah, that would look really nice. Or are you talking about deep slate? Because deep slate and andesite look really good. It's got that slight green tinge to it. You can also put it next to warm blocks and it warms up really well. So you can use it in both warm and cool color palettes really easily. It's really nice like that. And it's something I recommend. It's kind of weird with other stone blocks, like it looks darker, but if you put it next to warmer blocks, it warms up. Just a bit. Like, weirdly enough, I always thought I was like a bit of a mid-tier builder, because you know you watch Hermitcraft, you watch all these epic tier builders, and you're like, oh yeah, and you've got the whole what do you call it, the critical goggles on, for lack of a better word, and then when I started doing this, it's like you actually have to take some pride in your work, and it feels really weird to actually step back and take a bit of an objective view and be like, oh no, my stuff is actually, dare I say it, good. Like, and especially in my country, like, in my country, it's encouraged to go ahead and prop other people up. but you're not really super encouraged to prop yourself up and be like, yeah, I did this. Like, you're encouraged to be like, yeah, I did that. And just be like, not even humble brag, just be like, yeah, she'll be right. So it's a really weird feeling. Oh, iron, yes, hello. Wait, we did pick that up, right? Yes, cool. Definitely weird, but good. And it also takes a bit of time to get used to, like, hearing people say, yeah, you're good. And I think for people with self-esteem problems, I think it's a similar thing. Like the like hearing it and not believing it. Like you hear, yeah, you're good at this, and then like, yeah, that's what everyone says, but can't be true. Versus, oh yeah, you're good at this. Oh yeah, of course I'm good at it. Everyone says that. Like, to not be able to believe that sort of thing is a thing that I know people go through, and that's kind of hard, kind of harsh. But I suppose it depends on who it comes from, and and how many times it's repeated. Like, to hear it from a close friend versus to hear it from a stranger, that's two different experiences. And I think it's also the same as, in the same boat as, yeah, well, for some people, hearing a stranger say, well done, you did well, will mean the world, versus hearing a family member say, oh, well done, you did well. Like, the family member might, or family member, friend, whatever, they may have a history of doing that, and then a complete opposite thing. And so or they may have a history of having people around them doing that, and so and then doing the complete opposite, so they've built up walls, and so and they just don't believe it. So, because actions speak louder than words. But over time, if it's the same thing, and having like the action and the words match of, yeah, you did good, you did well, and then like the positive affirmation is reinforced, then yeah, that I think would be more believable. But and when it comes from a stranger, like, there's no history there. That being said, it goes both ways. Like, if the positive affirmations from the family are backed up, but you have a history of strangers being total rich people, then it would be the same. Hey! And I think like it's stuff like that that's really interesting to me. And like it's just like when you think about people and how they see the world, like you have people who are like, I can't do that because of this illogical reason to you. But to them, it's a really, really logical reason because for them, they've gone through this thing that actually made their belief about that thing really logical. Like, they might be saying something really rude, but they may have gone through the same thing over and over again. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna crack those open right here. We can have diamonds today. All the diamonds, yes please. Thank you. There we go. Nice. And I think it also comes with the same with people wanting to fit in. Like, you go and look for somewhere to fit in, and it's like, yeah, I want to fit in. And if you've not been able to fit in a whole yes, diamonds equal happy, diamonds equal joy, we appreciate the diamonds. And if you haven't been able to fit in a lot of places, if someone's even offering you a scrap of what you see everyone else enjoying, then you look at it and you're like, yeah, this must be the friendship that everyone else is enjoying. Even if it seems like they're offering it with conditions, you know, you can be my friend if, I don't know, you only score worse on tests than me, or you can only be my friend if you give me rides to school, or stuff like that. Or, but stuff like that, I don't know. There's a saying in the tabletop community, no D&D is better than bad D&D. And I think that's kind of the same with friends. Like, no friends are better than bad friends. Because by the time you end up leaving the friendship, you end up really super wary about what other people's motives are and things like that. And that really, really happens. It really, really sucks. And you can sometimes end up losing sight of who you are and instead be someone else's person, if that makes sense. And that's not fair. Oh, missed a block. There we go. did not expect to be getting that deep on that. And it's kind of like sometimes I think that sort of thing is definitely a lifelong learning thing. Because you end up meeting people and you're like, yeah, I got it. But then like you might get hurt or you might not get hurt. And like you open and then you open up or you close up and then you readjust your boundaries and things like that. Or you might learn how to use boundaries, which are a super important thing to do. Boundaries are probably the most important thing I think a person can ever learn to use. That and the word no. I think the word no is super underrated. It is the most important word in the English dictionary, and everyone should learn how to use that word. It's like, oh my goodness, it goes out of render distance. Yeah, and that's okay to feel bad. If it's something like you don't want to do and you don't need to do, then don't do it. Like, even if it's there we go, perfect. We'll just remember that there is lava there, perfect. Like, even if it's something that you don't necessarily really need to do, and like your friends are doing it. I mean, think of the adage, if everyone was jumping off a cliff, would you do it? Would you say no? As the saying would go, would you say no? Like, it's not necessarily about... Wait, where does this... There's lava everywhere. It's ruining the mining experience. There we go. Okay. We have... Perfect. But... it's not necessarily about feeling bad. It's more about knowing when it's worth it to you to say no. Like, yeah, saying no in the now may make you feel bad, but if you don't think it's something that you'll feel good about, like going and doing or anything like that, then it is worth it to say no. Because people grow and change. I think, like, people are people, and people are complex creatures. Like, in theory, like, I would love to say that if people are, if they are your best friends and therefore they would understand, but in the assumption that it is going out somewhere, like for instance, oh, redstone, but usually in the assumption that it is someone younger, Like, the younger someone is, usually the less understanding they have of the outside of themselves. So it's not always that. So like if for instance you were saying no to going out, and you're like no and left it at that, then I think personally, if I was like, for me, if I was saying no I don't want to, then I would probably leave it at no I don't want to. That, let's say it's a party, I'd say no I don't want to, it's loud, and that sort of thing hurts my ears or it tires me out. Could we do this instead? Or I'll meet up with you guys another time, because I'm assuming in this, like, assuming that the people that are asking me out are my friends. Like, that would be how I'd say no. And in that way, I'm still saying no and I don't want to do it, but I'm also saying that, yeah, you're still my friends, but we could do something else another time, because you're still my friend. But if it's someone like I don't care about, like it's just a random off the street, I'll be like, just, yeah, nah, no thanks. Like, someone selling me something, just, yeah, nah, that's not me. Like, it's okay to say no to that, like, because it's their job to say no, to get said no to. Like, that is literally part of their job description. It's also part of their job description to try and make you say yes. So, give and take there. And then, like, I think the other one is also family members, which is where I think it gets tricky, because they're sort of mixture of things, because, like, in my country, you're expected to respect your elders. So, there's a mixture of things. We'll probably push those back at some point. And on top of that, but that doesn't preclude saying no. Saying no goes before respecting your elders. You always have the option of saying no in my country. Like, but that doesn't mean that respecting your elders doesn't happen. So I think it's more along the lines of respectfully, I would prefer not to. And those are the kinds of no. Like, you could go with that, or no thanks. Yeah, nah. Well, actually, no thank you. Like, all of those are like socially acceptable ways of saying no. Although I will admit, I would probably expect it differs from country to country and culture to culture. And I'd probably say, if you have trouble saying no, sit down with a trusted adult and talk about different ways of saying no. Because it's not something that's talked about a lot. And especially if it's like, I would assume, and when I say trusted adult, I'm not necessarily meaning parents, like someone you specifically trust. And that could be an older friend, an older cousin, someone on the rugby team that you, or soccer or football or something that you look up to and you think is good at saying no. Because saying no might look different in your country. I know that in different countries, saying no for women is a very new thing. We can't dig through here until I think there? Yeah, digging through here is gonna be tricky. I think it's... Oh no, we're good. We are good. Perfect. So yeah, I think that's the best advice I have on saying no. Like, no can be tricky, and that is lava. Fine. We're good. Oh, and that's redstone. What's the pity? And I think on that note, I am probably going to say goodbye and say thank you everyone for joining on this stream today. Gonna steal that redstone. We're going to steal our shares. It has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining. I have appreciated this. No problem. I hope you put it to good use. Really should put in some stairs in here sometimes. And I will see you next time.